Welcome back champions. Today we are going to study structure of financial system. So today we are going to discuss Indian financial system and how different financial institutions interact with each other. So let's begin. So one of the most important financial sector in Indian system is banking sector. So let's discuss it first. So the prime body in Indian banking sector is RBI, that is Reserve Bank of India. This bank is the most important bank in Indian banking sector, as all the rules and regulations that are related to monetary terms banks has to follow are issued by RBI. But basically we divide banking sector into two parts, that is commercial banks and cooperative banks. Commercial banks are further divided into three parts, that is public banks, private banks and regional rural banks, that is RRB. Now let us discuss these banks one by one. So commercial banks are divided into three categories that we have discussed. Now let us discuss all three. What are they? First one is private. Now private banks are those banks that are owned by some private individuals or entities such as HDFC. This category of banks do include branches of foreign banks in our country. The second one which we discuss is public banks. So public banks are those banks which are owned by government like SBI. Third category of banks that we discuss is RRB, that is regional rural banks. These are government sponsored banks which are basically oriented in rural areas. So these are kinds of commercial banks. So here we have discussed commercial banks and its types. Now let us discuss some other kinds of financial institutions that are included in financial structure. After that we are going to discuss types of financial markets. So let's discuss them. So some other kind of financial institutions are insurance sector. So this particular sector is given to insurance, that is the company, private or public, that are indulged in the activities like insurance are under insurance sector. So its two kinds are public and private, which are owned by government, and private which are owned by private entities. Next are mutual funds. So there are different kinds of mutual funds. So mutual funds is also divided into two categories, that is UTI and other mutual funds. UTI refers to Unit Trust of India. These are term lending institutions, and being one of the financial institutions, they are under financial sector. The last one is development banks. So these banks include IDBI, ICICI, SIDBI and other banks under it. So here we have discussed briefly financial structure of India, and we divided into two categories, that is the banking system and other financial institutions. Now the next topic which is covered under the same is financial market. Now let's discuss kinds of financial markets. As financial markets we have discussed in earlier videos. If you have not seen, I'll put the link in the description. You can go and see from there. Now let's discuss kinds of financial market. Financial market are those markets where financial activities take place. So there are various kinds of financial market. We are going to discuss three types of financial market. First one is debt and equity market. Second is primary and secondary market. And the third one is money and capital market. So let's begin one by one. So first one is debt and equity market. In simple language, debt means loans and equity means ownership. Next is primary and secondary market. So primary market is the market where new securities are issued and sold, and secondary market is the market where already issued securities are traded. Now third one is money market and capital market. So money market are the markets where short-term securities are traded, such as call money, commercial papers and commercial bills. On the other hand, capital market is a market where stocks, bonds are traded. These market consist of government securities. So here we have discussed types of financial market, and today we discussed every topic briefly. If you want detailed video related to any topic, you can comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching.